prostitution and drugs are making them tons of money. Most of their victims have been high schoolers, leading our school to warn its students as well. But nobody actually knows how they operate. Even the police are completely lost. And lastly, about Nishiyama. Nishiyama-kun, are you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library is just up on the floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him? Well, I was gonna go to the library anyway to get a new book. The library. Let's go. Running in school. So this is the library. Okay, I am here. Oh, okay. Let's go get a new book.
Hey.
Do you really need to sit down and read right now? Save that for later. Okay. Where is Ida? Hey. Male student looking at phone.
Nishiyama? That's me.
Okay, I found you, Nishiyama.
You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
What happened to Ida?
Ida? How do you know about that? Are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately.
Tell me what I want to know. I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Give me more details. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
What was this job? How much was he offering? What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
What happened after that? What happened after that?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Have you found out anything, Ren? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. At his school too, huh? Supposedly a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Definitely sound mafia-ish. Oh. Murder, fraud, prostitution. Drugs?
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. And that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street, in broad daylight even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An. We'll ask Ida directly.
Okay.
Hey.
Man, I need a new book. Okay, let's go back to my classroom. Okay, I'm still negotiating with Ida.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Tell us the truth. Give it up, Ida. Tell us the truth. Kitkona.
Come on, you two. I already told you I don't know.
We have proof. Nishiyama told me everything. We have proof. Let's pretend. Let's pretend that we have proof.
You've gotta be lying. You can't trick me. Come on, you two. I already told you I don't know.
We have proof. Nishiyama told me everything.
Did? bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
Alright, we're getting somewhere.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a tutor. You're a let's try this one. You're a pizza smuggler. You're a pizza smuggler.
That's right. You have to smuggle it to people while it's still hot. I mean, not that kind of smuggling. Tell them what you heard earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you getting at?
You're a tutor. Morgana's reaction is fun. You're a tutor.
Wait, what?
That's not right. Tell them what you...
What are you
Okay.
getting at?
Okay, let's stop playing around. You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that.
So you are.
Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Did you accept the money? Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Not a bad idea. Let's try this. Not a bad idea.
You're joking, right? Either way, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
How'd it go? Did An's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Ren? It's trafficking. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya trafficking and got tons of hits too. So they're making people traffic drugs, then threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I would have imagined they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They go for high schoolers. They need to blend in. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya now, right? Did you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Ren? Let's do this tomorrow. Let's stop for today. Yeah, we can team up and try searching again tomorrow. I bet Ryuji would get picked up by the cops if he was out there alone anyway. Shut up. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call the progress for today. Call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight and we can come up with a plan. Now, this is getting pretty serious. Thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register's gonna run dry at this rate. You've got mail. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go? Alright, I just had a phone call from a friend in the real world. Let's get back into the Persona world. So I gotta choose one team member who will agree to, do the trafficking part-time job, right? In that case, Morgana, I choose you. Let's choose a cat. That's not a bad idea. Cats have 9 lives, right? Morgana can spare one for this. Wouldn't the mafia get caught off guard if they had a cat coming to deliver drugs for them? In other words, Ren will be going. In other words, Ren will be going. I have no objections. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. Well, I can't go after the criminals at nighttime, can I? Let's go check my plant. I also need to check my messages too, huh? How is my plant doing? I didn't give this plant a name. Let's call it Jenny or something. It looks pretty healthy for now. Okay, in that case, let's check my message. What is this? Calories for you, master? Oh, okay. Calories for you. I'll provide you with some calories, master. It's Becky, the delivery maid. The maid's cooking option includes together with a maid. It's on sale with the request fee. It's only 5,000 yen. Ah, okay. I feel like my bond with Kawakami will grow stronger soon. You accepted Kawakami's deal. Be sure to accept her invitations until you gain her trust, okay? We could do that. Okay. Request her. What? Seriously? Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, then please wait for me with an empty stomach, master. Man, she's an expensive relationship to maintain in this game.
Master!
Wait a minute, her cooking was the cup noodles, huh? Well, did you enjoy the maid's cooking and together with the maid services I provided today? The high-end cup noodles really do make a difference, don't they? Yeah, they do. Do some real cooking. Can I have a different maid? I don't know. Do some real cooking. Which one would be better? Do some real cooking. Hey, Kawakami really likes it when I say honest, huh? What? I can cast a magic spell that makes it extra delicious. Or would you prefer the homemade cooking next time? Although that would be an additional cost, I make the best egg rice with soy sauce. Don't request me if you're gonna complain. Besides, I thought I warned you already. Why would you request me again? I was curious, so I could slack off in class. I wanted to see you. I see. So I could slack off in class. Oops. Are you sure that's really the reason? Well, I guess I'm in no position to complain since I'm making money from it. Yawn. I'm so tired. We had a faculty meeting just the other day. Why do they have to last so long?
Jeez.
Thanks to the Phantom Thieves, the students have really been restless lately. The teachers can't agree on what to do about them or the Phantom Thieves. I wish they talked more about our bonus instead. I heard they might even cut the teachers' salaries. I'm so sick of it. Your sister's bills, right? I'll request you more often. You're really blunt. I don't know. Your sister's bills, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, you have good memory. Haha, impressive. Wait, was she lying about her sister? I don't think so. Sigh, I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't pick up more shifts. You've got a call. Oh. The music stops, so it might be something serious. Hello?
What?
What? How much? I can't... Yes, but... That's true. Sure. Yes, I understand. Yes, it's my responsibility after all. Oh, did you hear that? Haha. Yeah, I'm a little behind on my sister's medical bills. You have it rough. Are they that expensive? Don't overdo it. I don't know. You have it rough? Apparently it's some crazy incurable disease, so there's a lot of fees and extra charges. That's why it would really help if you requested me more. Oh, never mind. You're my student. I can't keep relying on you. What am I gonna do? Anyway, it's time for me to go. Hey, feel free to call me to do housework. It doesn't have to be through the maid service. I live close by, so I can stop over whenever you need me. Besides, I'm worried that you can't cook or do laundry because you don't have your parents. Oh, and if your friends suddenly come over, I can always leave out the back way. I feel Kawakami's kindness. Hey, does that mean I can request my teacher again, this time without a fee? Housekeeping allows you to request Kawakami to brew coffee or do laundry for you. Hey, this might be good. Laundry is really valuable.
All right.
You can now hire Kawakami to help out at home. Or, oh, okay, hiring her. Of course, she needs the money. Hire Kawakami to help out at home by brewing coffee or doing laundry. She will help you save time. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, coffee and laundry. Sigh, this isn't how it was supposed to go. In any case, I need to talk to my boss about giving me more shifts. I need to get requested more.
Good night.
Well, she better stay pretty and all that, I guess. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. Wasn't my meal so delicious? Could you taste all the love I put into it? But you can't just eat cup noodles, right? You need balanced nutrients. Maybe next time you can try some of my homemade cooking instead. Seriously though, you're still young, so you need to eat properly. Thanks. I'll work hard at it. You're not in character. Sure. But but if you don't take this seriously, Becky's not gonna be happy either, okay? I know this is kinda silly, but you really do need to eat healthy, okay? I mean, considering how much you spend on requesting me, you can probably afford some good food. Well, I hope you'll request me again sometime. Bye-bye. Hey, 20% of the people believe
So
that the
humid.
Phantom Thieves are just. It's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shady drug deals in Shibuya is the same organization behind both this and the extortions. Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be their source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. A worker from the restaurant Giant Haneruya was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims to not know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Oh yeah, something weird happened in food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked. With all these extortions and scams, this world's really messed up. Okay, I get it. There must be some kind of bad Phantom Thieves or something, yeah?
I don't get it.
I saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? I can't handle a student council president with no focus. Okay, after school, this is the time that we investigate the criminals.
Okay, we're all here.
We are all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
We have to do this. Let's hold off. Let's see. Should we do this today? We have to do this.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
Let's go find them shady people.
Alright, let's go. Just
as we planned.
We might end up running into the Mafia. Be ready for anything.
Okay, we gotta find them. Oh, hey, Makoto is here. What are you doing here, Makoto?
Hello.
Are you investigating here with your friends today? I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. Is she following us? That can't be. I bet she is. She wants to see our methods. Who do I need to talk to? Central Street. This way is... Where are you going? I thought you're supposed to be exploring Shibuya. This was your area, right? Okay, so I need to focus on Central Street. Oh, some tourists taking selfies here. Let's ask the police. Once again, nothing to report. There are many people falling victim, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear as they please. Not only that, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Stop complaining. If we don't try getting information, people will say the police are useless. The media are already on our case, and the higher-ups aren't doing a thing. This is bad for morale. Oh, the police seem to be doing their job. Oh, I found somebody.
Aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names?
Hottest brand names.
We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
This guy sounds shady, and it looks shady.
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
Let me hear more about it. I'm busy. I'm not interested. How about I'm not interested? I'm busy.
Well, that's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
What? I thought this is what we're investigating though. Hey. And who might this be? Man wearing hat. What's wrong, kid? Don't see guys like me very often? Oh, what is this? Oh, I want a part-time job. I want a part-time job. Is that supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Introduce me. Introduce me. That ain't so easy. I only know one guy around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way. But I don't think he's here today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Maybe this other person would know something. Apparently he's near the train station, so let's go take a look over there. Near the train station? But near the train station, isn't that this way? Oh, now I can go. You've got mail. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all this. Well, let's just ignore her if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try staking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the Inogami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. I will gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end, Ren.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
Homeless man, you say? Oh. Makoto is still following us.
Oh.
You seem to be working hard. Did you find any clues? I'm looking for someone. You trying to find a homeless person? That's a good idea. They will know a lot about what goes on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I would bet there are some in the underground area. Underground? I don't like the idea of it, but we should go check it out. Underground. But isn't that this way? So are we looking for somebody underground? This place is huge. I hope I can find them. Oh, I found somebody. Found a homeless man. What's with that scary look on your face? If you have something to say to me, just say it. I want a part-time job. A part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. That mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? Your friends should run away. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. Ah, so you've grasped something already, as to be expected of someone like you, Ren. Why don't we just go over the intel we gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the accessway talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables, and something about snow tomorrow. I will go observe just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, correct?
Alright. We should
Alright.
do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
Suspicious sounding place. Out of those three? It says, oh, head to the Take-You building, head to the station square, head to the back alley. Let's try the thing on the bottom, yeah? Let's try the, back alley. Back alley looks pretty suspicious, sounds pretty suspicious. I believe this was the back alley. Examine.
Man.
There is no time for detours. Isn't this the back alley? Head to the back alley. I do not find anything here. Here's the students. My shift's finally over. Ah, I feel awful. I drank a shit ton. Maybe I should find a new job. You know any opportunities for making money quick? You mean like those sneaky guys in the back alleys? You'll probably have to swindle some kids. God, I could never be a pusher. I don't want to get arrested. Is it here? Hey, this seems suspicious.
Hello?
Girl's voice. Oh,
Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
things are going well. It's none of your business. Shibuya's a big place. Huh. Things are going well. Shibuya's a big place.
Well, you aren't wrong about that.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you.
Let's hear it.
It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
Alright.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
We do.
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
You're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Violence is not the answer. I'll call the cops on you. Violence is not the answer.
Oh,
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
if you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
Hey, Makoto. He ran off.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
Let's go after him. I'm amazed you figured it out. Let's go after him.
I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
How about it? Wanna meet up? Let's do it. Let's not. You guys, you guys can decide. Wanna meet up? Okay, let's do it. Do you think it's safe though? We did ask tons of people, so there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let us disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour? Happy hour. Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow. Evening.
It's an unknown number.
Unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima.
Yo,
Makoto, Nijima.
how did you get my number?
Thanks for earlier.
Man, this Makoto gets my number without permission, stalks me around. Freaky girl. How'd you get my number? What do you want? How'd you get my number?
I dug it up.
Wow.
I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Huh.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice.
Yeah, but it's not what you think, Soichiro.
Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president. Said
That's the
she's
girl.
got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
So you're the one behind this.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Alright, I just came back from shower. Let's play a little bit before I get to sleep. Today, let's hang out with Justine and Caroline. My phone number just got, Ren's phone number just got exposed to Makoto. So it seems like a weird time to be hanging out with anyone. But, yeah, let's go take these two out for a walk.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely, the place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is where one owns both the body and spirit. Trainees gather there to test and push their limits using various pieces of equipment. Aha! They must be talking about the gym then. I had not expected a rehabilitation facility on this side. As wardens, we must see such trainings for ourselves. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the gym in Shibuya.
What'll you do?
What'll it be? You mean the gym?
Let's go, inmate.
So you do have an idea of where it is. Then today, you're getting a special training regimen.
Guide me, inmate.
If you don't keep up the pace, you will die. Now, take us there at once. If you don't keep up the pace, you will die.
Oh my.
So this is the training area. This is what you use to train? It's rather different from how I imagined it. Indeed, I imagined the equipment here as having more spikes and chains. Wow. Hey, inmate, what's that? A bench for bench presses. It's for upper body workouts. Yeah, a bench for bench. It's for upper body workouts. Is that so? Then let us see it in action. Hey, that's pretty good. Aha. By lifting the weight, you strengthen your arm and chest muscles. But that isn't nearly enough for a real workout. You should increase the weight. Oh no, we will assist you with that. Oh no. Whoa. Now you can train to your heart's content. It's too heavy now. Don't play with the equipment. I don't know. It's too heavy. It's too heavy now.
Shut up!
Quit your whining, inmate. The weights aren't too heavy, you're just too weak. Now, what's over there? Another body training device. Demonstrate its use for us. Oh, I see. You run on it to improve your stamina and strengthen your legs.
Marvelous.
What a fascinating contraption. Perhaps we should bring one to our room. We could force the imprisoned personas to run on it. Chuckle. Not a bad idea. By the way, what does this button do? Uh-oh. Out of breath already? You still have quite a ways to go.
Okay.
Alright, on to the next one. What is this bizarre object? Is that yet another tool for training? Hey, you interested in the wooden dummy? Normally I'd say it's not for beginners, but I did just see you really sweating it out, so... Here, I'll show you how to use it. Hey!
Inmate!
Your footwork's sloppy, inmate. Look at Ren go. Focus more clearly. Concentrate the power in your strikes. Was that really all? You couldn't even defeat a stationary wooden post. We're here to try. Were we to try, it would be obliterated almost immediately. I'd like to see that. That's not the goal. I was holding back. Oh? That's not gonna go. How about? I was holding back. So you were holding back so as not...
Don't complain.
This has been yet another step towards your rehabilitation. Keep training yourself just as diligently, inmate. I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. Is it just me, or are there a ton of police here today? I've got a job you could do. Wanna hear more? Oh, the bad guys. Another psychotic breakdown. Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? They're the scum of society. Hurry up and arrest them.
So, we meet
Hey.
again.
Oh.
But my, what murky weather we're having.
The genius detective.
Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
A criminal, I would think. That would make it so obvious, no? But let's try give out my identity. A criminal, I would think.
The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true? Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after? Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves' activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
You can count on me, says Ren. Ooh, after school. Oh yeah, we're gonna continue the investigation.
For real? We didn't get anything?
Aw, man. Hey, oh, this is the karaoke.
God, they suck.
God, they suck.
And we're going nowhere with this.
Yeah, there's some other students singing in the other rooms, aren't we? Aren't they?
Can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Even Yusuke thinks their singing sucks.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure